I gave Google's Gemini 3 Flash and its successor 3.5 Flash the exact same instructions. 7 messages, a pile of rules. Then I said, build it. Both models remembered every single rule I gave them. Every one. So far, a perfect tie. But then they wrote the code. And only one of them actually enforced the rules it had just repeated back to me. First, let's kill a myth. A lot of people think 3.5 Flash added thinking. It didn't. Gemini 3 Flash already reasons before it answers, by default. The one genuinely new thing in 3.5 is thought preservation. It carries its reasoning across a conversation instead of re-deriving it every turn. The question is whether that actually changes anything you can see. So I ran a test. Turn 1, I set 4 non-obvious rules. The trickiest. Event IDs must be 64-bit signed integers. Then, over the next several turns, I buried it. New features, distractions, a curveball, never once repeating those original rules. On the final turn, I asked both models to build the whole thing and list every rule we'd agreed on. And here's the part that surprised me. Both nailed it. Every rule, restated back perfectly. If this were a memory test, it's a dead heat. Then I looked at the actual code. Same rule, the 64-bit limit. Watch the difference. Gemini 3 Flash writes the rule as a comment, then just assigns the value. It remembers the rule. It never checks it. 3.5 Flash writes the guard. It validates the number and throws an error if it's out of range. It didn't just remember the rule, it enforced it. Now, one run could be luck. So I did the science. 5 runs each, same language, default settings untouched. Gemini 3.5 Flash enforced that rule 5 times out of 5. Gemini 3 Flash, 0 out of 5. And I'll be honest with you, 2 other differences I thought I'd found completely vanished under repeat testing. This was the one that held up. So the upgrade from 3 to 3.5 isn't better memory. They both remember. It's follow-through. Turn in a remembered constraint into code that actually defends it. That matters most for long, multi-step agent encoding work. The catch, 3.5 is slower and it burns more tokens to get there. So the real question isn't whether your AI remembers the rules. It's whether it actually enforces them when it counts. Have you watched an agent repeat your requirements back, then quietly ignore them in the code? Tell me in the comments.